Okay, so if you haven't checked it out just yet, you might want to go and check it out. I just enabled a feature on my YouTube page, which is brand new to YouTube, is you can actually make suggestions on what video I should do next, and I asked people, what iPad video do you want to see next? The highest rated suggestion that I got was applications, i.e. Skype not having one, and then FML. So I actually wanted to address that real quick. I've never seen more hate geared towards an Apple device before in my life. I mean, I thought I had fanboys, but this thing's getting really attacked. And honestly, the iPhone, if people would have hated on that, I mean, it was great and all, but the experience on this is just, it's fucking fantastic. It really is. So I'm going to go ahead and open up Skype, just the first one that I'm going to open. Now, while it doesn't have a native version, you can see right there that it does have the iPhone version. Now, I obviously have mine connected to 3G, mine's with Telstra, and I can actually make calls to normal landlines over 3G in crystal clear quality and no lag, which is awesome. And it works exactly the same as it would on an iPad version. So obviously Skype is going to make an iPad version eventually, just not yet. But you should install that if you want Skype. It works perfect. You can even mute the microphone and everything. It's awesome. It really is. Now, the next app I have installed is Plants vs Zombies. It's an awesome app. You should definitely go and check it out. That's the Plants vs Zombies HD. So, you know, pretty much everybody's seen the advertisements. If you haven't, you should go and check it out. You just plant plants, and the plants attack the zombies, and it's sort of like a strategy game of where you place the plants and whatnot, but it's very cool. So if you can see in my dock right there, I have Twitterific, which is free. The iPhone version, I believe, was paid, but they placed some ads or something in there, so it enables it to be free, which is awesome because that's a great app. I also have Pages, which is $12.99 in the App Store, and Keynote, which is also $12.99 in the App Store. Those two apps, to be honest, are kind of... they're okay, but they're kind of a rip-off. To be honest, I don't think they're worth it just yet. The first revisions are pretty bad. Pages is pretty cool. Keynote is pretty cool. If you need them, definitely get them, because they're not that bad, but I wouldn't recommend them if you don't need them. I've also got Avatar the game installed for the iPad. It's a pretty cool game, but I don't actually play it that much. A bit laggy, to be honest. They need to release a few software updates for that. I've got TweetDeck, which is also free, but I decided to stick with Twitterific because I actually do like that better. I've also got Big Calculator, because the iPad doesn't actually come with a calculator app. It's pretty decent. It's basically just a standard calculator. I've got Sandstorm HD, which is a rip-off of Modern Warfare. Also pretty laggy, I guess. It's better than the Avatar game. That's really laggy. But it's pretty cool. You should go and check it out. And then I've got iCopter HD, really good, no lag, great graphics, and that's free actually, because they put ads in there, so you get it free, and they aren't intrusive either. It's just when you die, a tiny little ad pops up at the bottom. Dictionary.com, great app if you need it. The Wired app is amazing. It looks... I couldn't even believe it when I first saw it. I was absolutely blown away. This thing could take over the magazine easy. Now, it's obviously all interactive as well. If I click play here, it'll play a sample from Toy Story 3. I don't know if you're going to pick up the experience that you get on the actual iPad, but you need to go and check this out. Just even if you don't read Wired, it looks so clear. It really is incredible. Dropbox, have used that. Angry Birds HD, very cool game, have played that a few times. I also have Weather HD, which is $1.19 in Australia, probably $1 in the US, or 99 cents. Everybody seemed to have it, so I thought I'd check it out. Not really that useful and kind of pointless, to be honest. I got the iBook Store, which for avid readers is great. That's a free app, really cool. Especially if you're an avid reader. I'm not really that much of a reader. You've got the Zenio store, which you can buy magazines off and buy subscriptions to magazines. You've got BeeJive IM iPad, which is great. You can have Facebook chat and you can have like MSN and that at the same time. Pretty sweet. You should go and check it out if you're into that type of stuff. Time Bomb, pretty useless, but it looks pretty cool. Cool wallpapers, absolutely useless, and really I wouldn't recommend it. XE Currency, that's a pretty decent app if you want to do currency exchange. BBC News International, that's pretty awesome. Quota is really cool. The Amazon Kindle bookstore, haven't used it because you got to create an Amazon account, and I'm not really that into books. And then you have expenses, which I haven't tried out just yet. Now, just to note, all the standard apps have been improved as well. The YouTube app is absolutely fantastic now. It used to be pretty bad and unusable. Now you can see here, I can actually go into my subscriptions, and there's a problem with it with logging out, so that's a bug, I guess. So if I go into most viewed here, I can go through, and let's say I wanted to go on to one of these videos. It'll load up perfect, there's no lag on it. Excellent app, and I can leave comments and read the comments. They really have improved the YouTube app, which I'm very glad about. Very happy to see they've improved that. They've improved basically every app as well. I'll go into iTunes here, onto my iPod, and you can see it basically now mimics the desktop version of iTunes, so it is much closer to the real version of iTunes than the iPhone has. You really need to go and check out the iPad in the store, or just have a play around with it in the store. And if you are hating on it, really just go and look at it. It's an awesome product, 10-20 times better than the iPhone in my opinion. And I have had all the revisions of the iPhone, and it blows it out the water completely. And just to clarify some of the comments, it is actually a netbook replacement, not a laptop. You couldn't necessarily replace a laptop, but if you have a PC like that, like if you have any Mac computer, it can pretty much replace a laptop for you if you don't use your laptop for that much. So I hope you enjoyed the video, and subscribe for more.